Hey there, James here, and welcome to another one of my lessons. Now, in this week's lick video, because I publish one of these every week, I'm going to show you a cool Chicago blues style lick. Sounds great as like a lead-in or a start off to your solo. So what I'm going to do now is play it over a backing track so you can check out what it sounds like. Then I'm going to show you what scale it comes from, and we're going to break it down bit by bit. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to play this lick. So I'll put on the backing track now, and let's have a little listen to what the lick sounds like. You've probably seen this scale before, but just in case, here's how you play it. The A minor pentatonic scale at the 5th fret. It's 5 to 8 on the low E string, 5 to 7 on the A, 5 to 7 on the D, 5 to 7 on the G, 5 to 8 on the B, and 5 to 8 on the top E. That scale will work over 12 bar blues in A. You can play it over every chord and every part of the chord sequence. So let's check out the first part of the lick now, and it's going like this. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So let's zoom up now and find out how to play that. So I'm beginning by bending the 7th fret on the G string up 2 frets with my 3rd finger. It's not an instant bend, but it's a little bit slow. It goes 3, 4, 1. So you hear the note before we bend it, and then you hear the bend. Then I'm going to use my 1st finger to play the 5th fret on the B string and the 5th fret on the top E string. Very kind of common way to start a blues lick or start a blues solo. Then I'm going to grab the 8th fret on the B string. Now I like to reach up with my 3rd finger here. I find this hand position works well for playing blues. You might use your little finger, but I'll be using my 3rd. And we're going to play that note, and we're going to give it a little bit of a blues curl. Now this is when we play the note and let it ring, then we give it a little bit of a bend up just towards the end of its time, but just before we cut it off. It's not instant. It's not like that. It's here. And you hear it just lifting up in pitch a bit at the end. Next we're going to go to the 5th fret on the top E string with our 1st finger. Roll your 1st finger back onto the 5th fret on the B string. And then grab 8 on the top E string, and we're going to play that, let it ring out, and give it a bit of a blues curl just like with the other note. So that's the first chunk of the lick. The next part goes like this. 4, 1. So let's have a look at how we play that part. So we're going to bend 7 up on the G string, 3rd finger. Then 5 on the B and 5 on the top E string again. And then go 8 down to 5 on the B. You could pick that, or you could pull it off. Then we're going to grab this G string bend at 7, and we're going to bend it up, let it down, and pick it and pull off to 5. Then play the D string at the 7th fret. To finish off this section, play the 5th fret on the G string. So if I put the whole lick together for you, we've got this. 3, 4, 1. To wrap up this lick, we've got this little double stop move here. Now I'm going to bar with my 3rd finger. I'm going to play the 7th fret on the G and the B. Like that. Then I'm going to move that off and play the 5th fret on the G and B with my first finger. And then I'm going to hammer on my second finger onto the 6th fret on the G string, and I'm going to do a trill. Now a trill is when we rapidly go between two notes like that. So that gives me that effect at the end of the lick. So when we've added that trill on, we've got the whole lick. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So let's have a listen to what that sounds like over the backing track now, and then we'll talk about what to do with this lick once you know it. Okay, so that's how you play it. Now there's some nice little parts making up that lick. And if you've seen any of my other lick videos, you'll know that what I'm about to say you will have heard before, which is it's not so much about learning the lick, it's about what we can take from the lick and use to make up licks of our very own. So if we think about this lick, what you want to do is take the bits that you think sound the best out of it and then experiment with them, kind of use them to build some licks of your own. So let me give you an example. So let's say you like the start of the lick. Now, like, what could you do with that to make a new lick? Maybe you could do something like this. You just like add a new ending to it. Or maybe you could repeat the first bit. 3, 2, 3. You get the idea? So I'm taking it and I'm like adding up other bits to it and I'm stretching it out. I'm not just memorizing this lick and not taking it any further. This lick is a way to get some of these tools into your playing, which you can then use to make up licks of your own and improvise and jam fluently. So another thing you can do is take your favorite component or favorite little part of this lick and practice jamming around with it over a backing track. So let's say we took the second part now. I could put on a jam track and just play around with that idea and see how I can weave it into my solo. So let me have a little go at that. You get the idea. I'm just sort of stretching that idea out, experimenting with it and seeing how I can use it in my playing. This is the really powerful part of learning licks, is when you start doing this, because you start to get fluent at using the language of, in this case, blues, to improvise your own solo. So don't be afraid to do that. Grab your favorite parts of this lick, jump in and jam around with them, because that's how you're really going to learn from videos like this. Anyway, I really hope that this lesson has helped you out. Good luck learning this lick. Now remember, I publish one of these videos every week, teaching you a new lick every week. So if you've got something you would like to see in these videos, maybe it's a certain kind of lick by a specific player, or a lick that uses a certain scale, or this kind of thing, then all you got to do is put it in the comments below. I do try and keep up to date with my comments, and I will try and make a video which helps you out if there's a demand for it. So don't be afraid to leave a comment below in the comment section telling me what you would like a lick about in a forthcoming video, and I might even give you a little shout out if you want. So anyway, subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos. Leave a comment saying what you'd like to see here. Have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time in my next lesson. So take care. I'll see you then.